Hi, my name is Yona. I'm the after school leader at Field Teen Center, and today I'm going to talk about The Bright and the Pale by Jessica Rubinkowski, which is a fantasy novel about a young girl who goes on a dangerous icy expedition to a mountain that holds a secret. I listened to the audiobook on Libby. It was not my favorite audiobook. I'm very picky. I've listened to a lot of them. So I think I personally would have preferred to read a print copy or the ebook, but it was fine. So the book itself is about 17-year-old Valeria, whose family was imprisoned in ice during this magical incident that happened many years ago called the Freeze. So her entire town and her family are all trapped under ice, and the Tsar blames the survivors of her town and that area, including her. So she's gone into hiding and has been working with the Thieves Guild to sort of subsist and have friends. And things are going okay until a mission goes awry, and it leads her to having to agree to go on an expedition back to her hometown and back to this mountain that holds the secret to why the freeze happened, maybe how to undo it, and what will happen next, and whether there's any danger of this curse spreading to other people. So this story has major Elsa vibes. If you liked Frozen, if you like a fantasy story and you want to watch this teenage girl carrying backpacks and dealing with snow, this is for you. She actually has white hair that she has to dye dark brown to hide that she is from this place because she's being sought after by the government, basically. So there's definitely some government conspiracy and having beef with the patrol officers is a major thing in this story. She worries about being captured by the guards and being sent to a work camp. So that's definitely a mood happening here. Keep that in mind if you're picking up this book. She's scrappy though. She is working as a thief at the beginning of the story, so she gets to have some cool kind of lock picking, fighting antics, and they're on this harrowing kind of classic fantasy journey. So if you like Lord of the Rings, this will give you some of that vibe. They definitely have to deal with the elements, and it's especially dicey because there's somebody on this expedition who does not like her and she doesn't like her back. So that's intense. And there's also somebody on this journey that is very important to her. And there's a romance. So if you're looking for a fantasy romance, this will also scratch that itch for you. I think my favorite thing about this story is the titular situation that's happening. I guess they're characters. There are two brother gods that are worshipped in this setting. The Bright, who is sort of like a god of heroes, and the Pale, who is sort of a death figure and sort of not. And these two brother gods do not like each other, and they each will periodically name champions who are mortals who can take on their powers and who will fight each other. And they tend to be rather short-lived. So these two deities and the ways that people respond to them and think about them are also a really important part of the story. And it also draws a little bit on Russian mythology. So I thought that was kind of fun, and for me, put it in a different space than just any old fantasy story. But if you're just looking for a fantasy story, some adventure, a little bit of a romance to kind of relax to, this will do that. It is a duology, so it ends with a cliffhanger. Because you have to read the second one to find out what Valeria is going to do in the aftermath of the things that they uncover in the mountain. But if you do check this book out, let us know. I'd love to hear what you think about it. You can get in touch with us on Instagram, or you can email us, and I will put those in the description box of this video. Thanks for watching.